Welcome back, Beers, Bongs, and Bullshit, episode 39. I'm one Big P, Katie Kane, and yours truly, True Justice, with our special guest, C-Ray. What's up, brother?
What's happening? How y'all doing?
Very good.
Good, man. Real good, man.
Good to meet you, sir.
Yes.
Man, I got the girl vocals.
Pleasure's all mine.
Yeah, I got the girl vocals, and I'm gonna get some guitar on the 20th, man. So I'm gonna send some stuff back, man.
Hey, man. Let's do it, man.
Okay, cool.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
More good music. Hell yeah. Thank y'all for having me. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Of course. Fucking, I figure you're going to want to kick it off, Mike.
Yeah, well, I know you had some specific questions, so I was going to let you.
Oh, yeah, I'll save them. I want to pick your brain, bro. Like, I haven't seen you in years. Fucking proud as hell of everything you're accomplishing. Everything you put out's fucking incredible. Fucking, I love your content.
Man.
Well, so
No, thank you.
dude.
I haven't met.
Yeah, Radiation is a fucking
I'm so
banging
humbled,
album.
man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
I
Thank
haven't met you before, bro, but you know, as well, like these guys, big fan of your work. You know, everything you've done. You know,
Hey,
so
right on, man.
it's a pleasure to
Hey,
be
well,
sitting down.
if you're hanging out with the homies, man, I already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait to get up there and actually chop it with y'all for real. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
hey, yo, so Chuck,
Yes, indeed.
tell them where you're actually from, because I be telling motherfuckers, because I claim you as one of ours. You know what I'm saying? And people are like, nah. They're like, who's like the dopest dudes from Spokane? And I'm like, I mean, C-Ray.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, he from the Tri. I said, no, he ain't. Where you from, bro?
Man, I was born in Kennewick, but I spent my early youth in Spokane. You know what I'm saying? From like 2nd to 5th grade.
Oh, okay.
So I lived with moms in there in Hilliard. That was the old stomping grounds.
Almost neighborhood.
You guys know each other then?
He
or-
went to Regal. But there's this kid, and I was wondering. I had this picture at my mom's house, and I'm like trying to put two and two together, and I was like, I think we were friends when we were kids, bro. Because I got these photo albums, and there's this light skinned kid that was around the block that I hung out with, who was a little bit younger than me, and I'm like, man, that was fucking Chuck. I don't know that to be a fact, but I think it's true. It sounds better, right?
I lived on the corner of Wabash and Nelson.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
See, I
in,
didn't know
in
till you
this
shared
apartment
a.
complex.
My bad. We got a little delay, so I don't know when you're talking. But I saw you shared a
Oh, no, it's all
newspaper
good,
article
yeah.
from when you were a kid. That was in Spokane, correct? I feel like it was
When
your
was this?
pops
Probably
carrying.
a long time ago.
Yeah, it's like your pops carrying you
Was
as
he-
a kid or something like that in the winter or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was Spokane. Yeah, that was when my little brother was born. The
Oh, okay.
day up, and we had to walk. We had to walk to the hospital, and that wasn't Spokane. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's when
Yeah.
I first realized. I was like, oh shit, he ain't just Tri-Cities. He's Spokane too.
Shit, man. You even told me
Yeah.
about the story. You said you lived out in the woods up north, right?
Yeah, like Tum Tum in Newport.
Right. Yeah, I was like, man, that's where I go fishing.
Oh what?
Yeah. My mom had property up there in 2 different places, and so it was like no neighbors. Like that's the shit that I miss now. No neighbors, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like it was weird coming up like that. You know what I'm saying? But it was cool though. We had like the generator for the power type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was humble.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? at the least. But yeah, man, I spent a lot of time in Spokane.
Well, I know me and you had lots and lots and lots and lots of conversations, and me and you have some similar goals as far as, you know, getting a chunk of money or something and getting the fuck away from people.
Yeah, man. Yeah, eventually, Lord willing, it would be nice to fall into a nice sum of something. I'm sure we could all use that shit right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, something about the last year or so has made people really suck. Like, I can't put it a better way. People irritate my soul these days.
Yeah, man. Yeah, stuck is a good word. It I don't know, maybe I don't know, I wouldn't want to look at it as stuck, you know what I'm saying? More like hopefully you could cultivate something new to do to to help you move forward.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people are not with that shit, man. And a lot of negativity gets in the way, especially from last year. You know what I'm saying? We're going into the start of a year fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not that classic new year, new me shit. Everybody's still riding off 2020.
Yeah.
It feels like anyway.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Matt, I got a question. On that song Therapy, the feature, that guy he says, and my bitch bad, I seen her and put dibs on it. Like, that guy's pretty dope, dude.
no, that's Baby Rip Gut. That's I don't know if he calls himself that. I don't know if he calls himself Baby
That's
Rip
the
Gut.
homie Triz.
Yeah, his verse was pretty nice, man. I like that song.
When he first came out, he came out with Brother Lynch, and Lynch called him Baby Rip Gut. I don't know if he uses that moniker still, but the motherfucker's filthy.
Yeah, he has bars, man.
Go check out all his shit, because every album is that Ultra West. He got no whack songs.
He dropped. I don't know if it dropped today, but it was on my release radar, and I added that motherfucker to the playlist. I think I got a good 20 Triz songs on my playlist. As far as
he just dropped some shit with Dizzy Wright, and then I think he just dropped some kind of collab album. It's called Upfront Money. I think that shit just came out. He dropping like crazy, but that's what we got to do. We got to drop like crazy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? One project is not enough. A year, you need like 3 albums, singles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree, man.
Out the wazoo, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. Like, we're not getting paid enough to drop one album a year.
I got another question.
100%.
Are you going to shoot any videos for any of the songs on Radiation?
Yeah, eventually, man. It's just been, like I say, I'm in a rough spot, you know what I'm saying? Myself, I want to go to Arizona and fuck with Carlos Berber.
Oh, dope, man.
You know
I just moved here from Phoenix. I fucking want to move back there in a year, bro. Yeah, bro. I love it down there.
A lot of people going there right now.
Yeah, if you can grow 6 plants with no card, bro. Shit.
Right. Hey,
yeah.
I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? But I spoke to Carlos already. That's what Shoots Insane's videos, man. And I don't want to settle, you know what I'm saying, just for some whatever shit if I can help it. You know what I'm saying? I would like to have Berber do something. So I'm just waiting for it to cool off a little bit before I hit the road. I don't want to be the one who's been in the fucking pad the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Waiting to do something, run out. You know what I'm saying? Before the fog is cleared or what? You know what I'm saying? And then had to be in lockdown for 14 or something. You know, I'd rather just be patient and shoot the videos when I can. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But we're doing. I just spoke to Insane today, and for the King Kong versus Godzilla album,
fuck yeah,
we're gonna start that like this weekend. You know what I'm saying? So we'll be doing videos for sure.
Tight.
You know, the Twisted Insane's got it. He's got the process figured out with Berber and his crew. They're like a machine. I don't know. If you ever find yourself able to watch them work, it's fucking crazy.
Hey, he did the movie too, right?
That was it the Lucifer one?
Yeah.
The little short?
Yep.
Yeah, he did that shit.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah, man. And they're like there was only like 4 of them. It was Berber and 3 others. And they're machines.
That fucking
setting up
movie
lights
was
and running around catching all.
That shit was clean.
And that's, bro, the cleanest. And they're quick too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just on the ball with the get. That's just who I need to do my shit. Because I have certain ideas, and I don't know. It has to be a certain caliber. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'll be looking to go out to Arizona. You know what I'm saying? And do it that way. But Berber's so cool, man. He offered to come to Vegas to do it.
Right.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying? Like
really dope.
He's legit, but I'm not gonna make the man travel. I feel like I could never do that.
There's a lot of dope scenery in Vegas. Hey,
true.
bro.
Vegas
So
is whack.
There's some out in the desert out there. There's some fucking empty ass land or some old mining towns or some shit. You could use that.
Yeah,
for
man.
sure.
There is a lot of. Because when I fly in and out of here, when I have flown, I haven't flown anywhere, obviously, for a minute. But when you fly in and out of here, you see a lot of wild shit in the surrounding deserts. I take my son hiking because we live on the edge of town where I'm at. So like the edge of town and the hill is like right here. So we go hiking and walk around, you know what I'm saying, pretty far out. But I don't fuck with Vegas in the city though at all. I don't go to the Strip. I'm not a gambler. Nah. I don't do all that city shit that you see on TV that they do down here. I haven't done it. I've been out to these places and all that, but
it's not the best vibes, man. It's not the best vibes.
You ever seen any aliens out there? Out in the desert out there?
Nah, man, they haven't came to see me yet. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's because you're the reclusive exclusive. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Cats can't find me. But,
so what got you out in Vegas in the first place? How did that move happen?
My children were down here first, and back with just my son first, and then I started working with Curtis Young.
Yeah,
who was Dr. Dre's firstborn.
Oh, yeah.
What have you.
Yeah, can you talk about that, man? Oddwood mentioned that a little bit, man. Can you tell the story of that?
Yeah, can you tell him about the diss song we did? Well, I did. I was just on it with you.
Nah,
because I don't want to focus on negative energy either, but I feel like L's are relevant to the story and building character and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Well, it was a lot of the time that I spent out on the town was with him and a lot of the other folks, man, that we was working with. And he just needed producers and writers to help craft his album. Okay. So he had heard the music. He heard the Wicked Genius album when he was in Washington.
Oh,
one of my folks brought him up for a show. Yeah, classic album. You know what I'm saying? But he heard the music in Washington, and then invited me to come down to work. Since the VM was already down here, then I just moved down here so that I could make the best of both situations. And it weird situation, you know what I'm saying? It just, the whole thing, working with dude fell through. And it turned out to be a highly volatile situation. You know what I'm saying? Where there was a lot of dishonest shit going on. You know what I'm saying? And
man, can you talk about it? Can you talk about it? Yeah, because music biz shit, dude. I'm sure it inspired you to want to be more independent after that. You know what I mean? And charge for services also. Yeah, you know what I mean?
It did, yeah, because when I look at it, you know what I'm saying, in hindsight, it's like somebody is, because it was myself, it was not just me. So it was myself and a few other writers and at least one more producer that was on deck at all times. You know what I'm saying? All good individuals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The homies. You know what I'm saying? I got nothing bad to say about any of them because we all were in the same boat. You know what I mean? And it was just wild, man. Like we were trying to make an album that would be for like the industry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
And it was so weird. Yeah, like fucking weird, man. I'd never been part of part of a team like that, working toward a goal that was like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Of course, you build albums with the homies and make songs and shit, but it was weird having other writers and going to other studios and like just doing a bunch of shit for this one body of work.
Yeah.
And but they got as far as setting the company up from the ground up. So I learned a lot about paperwork and like the business side of things, how to protect yourself, just wild shit like that I didn't ever think that I would hear. You know what I'm saying? And it so that kind of opened my eyes to the other side that we're ignorant on. Some of us are about the business side. We don't know a lot about the paperwork. We just know how to make the fucking music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But I got to learn about like a lot about, you know what I'm saying, like what it takes to like just get your name established and even be able to own your name and use your name. Like it's fucking, I don't know, man, there's a lot of shit, but I digress. You know what I'm saying? We were trying to make this album and they started getting the studio built. We started working out of the studio before it was done. We were gonna run it like any of the other studios down here, charge, have a menu of services.
50,
And
50 to 75, depending on how many people are there.
Yeah.
If
So
you got
it was just like
session player, it's $100 an hour with the session player too, or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. So we learned how to do all that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like what services you need, how to build booths. You know what I'm saying? From like all the different materials. Like it's kind of wild. But we found out that some designer shit was happening with the bread that was being made for the company that we were all a part of legally.
Yeah.
So like,
Oh shit.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Would you be comfortable disclosing approximately how much he got away with? Me and you had the conversation. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I was just curious.
I was just about to ask that question too, dude. Like, man, can you talk a little bit of math? Just because if you're partners in a company and one guy has access to the funds and that guy fucks off the funds, like, fucking motherfucker. Like, I know it sucks to bring up old shit, but sharing that might help some other people in the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I cannot speak for an exact dollar amount because I did not look at any documentation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I heard $250,000 at least.
Well, and what your work?
But just in a very short time, like not like over the whole thing. Like, and that's another thing is unfortunately when people got wind of what was happening. Because you make a lot of racket, you know what I'm saying? When you're trying to build a studio in Las Vegas and you're running around saying, you're such and such as firstborn and in the name of your father, everything.
And he looks like him. He looks like him too.
Well, dude, even just 20%.
Yeah. So
20% of $250,000 is $50K, man. Like shit. That's.
Oh man, yeah. I mean,
I'd be kind of heated.
Yeah. Well, if it was a situation like that, so. If it was not a situation where I'd be like, hey, I need my quarter of this. But in retrospect, the producers, and I've learned all this shit after the fact, because the gentleman who set up the company, I'm still friends with and talk to. You know what I'm saying? And he's like the business side of shit. So, the producer should have been looked after. Everybody who was writing should have been paid fees, but we 100% were like, yo, this is fucking cool. We're in Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Making music every night.
Fucking doing it,
you know what I'm saying? Some like, yeah, like this is kind of tight. You know what I'm saying? And just where we were staying at was a nice neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So it was just different shit. So you're not thinking about, and we were not thinking about any kind of protection. You know what I'm saying? All the while, you know, dude was building the company up. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if we would have been looked after had it got off the ground properly or not. You know what I'm saying? I would like to think so. But having it not happen, you know what I'm saying, was just like you said, by the way, an eye opener. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And a learning experience, because, you know, aside from because getting fucked over.
Yeah. Go ahead. I like to say L's because it's not necessarily a loss if you learn something, man. It can be a lesson. You know what I mean? And I just on my podcast, I'd like to ask those questions because it's like, dude, yeah, it's fun to talk about the shits and giggles, but it's like, man, sometimes it sucked. You gotta that's why I'm like this now, is because I got to be a little bit tighter than I was back then.
You gotta have those fumbles, right. I feel like, and those little, stumbles along the way.
I know your worth out, like me and you have kind of a different relationship. I know your worth to how we work business, but I know your worth to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How he was able to, like, because when we talked, you said that he, like, had beats and shit and said he made them, right?
Oh, yeah. So
that was your shit?
I found out that beats were being sold in his name. And I was not being paid what he was getting for them.
Right.
So it was kind of doubly weird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did he pay you anything for them?
Yeah. I did get chipped in, but it was like nowhere near what he was getting or what he was charging these artists for.
And was he using his name as the creator of them?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
produced by. So.
Oh wow. Just like his pop.
Yeah. But you could be
like his old man.
You could be quick to do some shit like that if you have a production company.
Like father, like son, I guess.
If you did, I mean, if somebody's got beats, and if you work for the establishment or whatever, you know what I'm saying, then you would be inclined or whatever, feel like you got entitled to do whatever with those. But I wasn't with that shit. I found out somebody had bought a package of beats, and he had collected, and like I say, it was wild how I found out all this shit from different sources for at least a year after he left town. But he was getting racks.
Any hit songs come out of that though?
No,
nothing.
Absolutely not.
Anything good?
Nah. You mean the album?
Well, like your beats that he said he produced. Did anyone make any hot tracks out of them?
Oh, almost certainly not.
Oh man,
bummer.
Because something I realized about California too, with like everywhere, there's a million fucking rappers, and you can interact with all these rappers and then have them still not know each other.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So you can do a lot of fucking business that way if you're all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think there was any high profile sales or songs made from any of those.
Was Therapy from that era? The beat Therapy?
Yeah.
Fuck, bro, it sounds like that. I'm just like, dude, this is some West Coast Dr. J type shit. This is like, and the hook too, it fits the beat. You know what I mean? It's like, turn this up when I'm riding around, man. Like, like that song cracks, dude. Like that. I like Remain Ill a little bit better, and Wisdom. Those are my top three. You know what I mean? But I still jam the shit out of Therapy. And that's I was like, man, when I heard the his son story from On One, I was just like, dude, this beat sounds like it's from when he was,
Yeah, I made it. I made that, and there was a song that he did called "Jaded."
Okay.
And
I'm not gonna look his shit up, but maybe I will if you produced it.
But
you know what I mean?
I did it.
I'll try and look it up somewhere where he won't get paid.
Anymore. Yeah, exactly. yes. But I took the beat. I did a song over the beat anyway.
Oh, okay.
And what fuck song is it called? I forget what it's called. It'll come to me.
Okay.
But I use that beat because
hell yeah,
I always liked it. You know what I'm saying? And but we did make some shit, man. Like we worked with a lot of different artists down here, some singers, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, we were just making some wild shit. And it was it's weird to go back and listen to some of it because I would never use it.
Right.
Like some of the other stuff that had like other singers or whoever involved on it. But yeah, man, we working with a team is definitely the way to get the best result. You know, I can say that 100%. When you got different heads in the writing room, a different producer's ear, you know what I'm saying? While you're doing shit, like it comes out different. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of teams, Chuck, can we talk about Firing Squad?
Yes, sir.
How did that whole relationship begin? Because you guys were like a force to be fucking reckoned with. And I used to just love when you guys were coming to town and just showing everybody in Spokane how shows needed to be done. I loved it.
Oh,
yo,
man,
let me interject for 1 second. Do you know that On One was supposed to be a fourth member of Wicked Genius if they did another album?
They didn't need another ugly white guy though.
Well, it'd be two ugly Russians, a Mexican, and Chuck.
No, I love you, Dickles. I'm just kidding.
No, wait, Dickles is a white guy?
Dickles?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's Caucasian mostly, I believe.
Huh. He's got a cool voice.
Oh, yeah.
Kane's like, Dickles is a white guy? I told Dickles he sounded like Rollo from the Cleveland Show. And he said, he said, "God damn, you right, bro." So he did a video of him rapping with Rollo doing the animation, and I was like, dude, it fits perfect. Because my son brought it to me. He's like, Dad, why you sound like Rollo?
Oh yeah, you told me that.
Tripping. That's funny, but yeah, Firing Squad, yeah, all that show, Genius, all that shit, that's them. You know what I'm saying? Absolute monsters. So we I don't know, the first song that we did was Ego.
Oh yeah.
On the Wicked Genius album.
Video was clean
that
too.
video was
like,
dope.
It was that Dickles' second video.
Yeah, I think he shot something for Firing Squad before that, right?
He did.
I want to say
he did. I think it was a second video.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, but the way
it's clean.
What he did with what he had is ridiculous. The man, both of them are insane. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, the absolute pleasures to work with, and it's to my disadvantage that I don't have them around close, or any of the homies for that matter. You know what I'm saying? Because I always make the best shit when I'm around y'all up there. You know what I'm saying? And working with Dickles and Z is wild, man. And they work quick too.
Dude, yeah, that's my favorite shit is when guys work fast. It's like, man, we'll mix tomorrow. Let's just keep going. Let's get another one.
Yeah.
Let's go.
The shit's organic too, man. Like people are like, "Oh man, will you write this verse and send it back?" And I'm like, "Dude, I just want to have a night where I'm vibing in the studio and it's just a bunch of the homies, not like other rappers, but like, and we're vibing off each other. The best songs come out that way."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Every time. Yeah. There's something to be said for creative energy. You know what I'm saying? If there's more of it, you get better results.
I agree.
I think you started making a beat just sitting on Moses' couch one night, and we were just bullshitting. We were just hanging out, and and you pulled out your laptop and started fucking with beats. And I'm like, yeah, this is how it's supposed to be.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I used to have the backpack everywhere. I don't think I ever left the house without the backpack. So I would be at the little kickbacks or whatever with the shit.
Yeah.
Always, yeah.
I got carried away. I don't know if you fully answered the how the Dickles and Z situation came to fruition.
Oh yeah, did you guys go to school together? How did you guys click and formulate and decide like, let's show everybody how to do this?
Yeah, I met Dickles in high school, and we everybody started rapping, and 8 Mile probably just came out.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of freestyle battles in high school and shit. So yeah, man, he started rapping, and I was rapping with Jason Anthony, you know what I'm saying, and the homie Rome, and so it was 3 of us.
It was
the
homie is in the group at that time. It was all 3 of y'all, right?
Yeah,
man, I love Rome, man. That's my guy, man. Shout out to Jerome,
yeah,
man.
Yeah, shouts out to Act Right. Get back on the mic, nigga.
I told him, I said, man, you gonna get on the mic? Oh, I don't know about that. I was like, man, you too dope, man. Shut up, man. You too dope.
Man, look, man, I gave up hope long ago. You know what I'm saying? But maybe one day we'll get him back on there. But I don't know how it came about. We were in high school, and we started beefing with Dickles and his homeboy Tyrell. Yeah, and,
like rap beef or fuck you, I'm a senior beef.
Yeah, rap beef.
Okay.
And then it turned into the I'ma see you type of shit.
Bummer.
You know what I'm saying? And there was one altercation, and then it was a lot of, you know what I'm saying, if you just saw the other person around town, you just not fucking with that person no more. You know what I'm saying? And it was like that for a long time. And I don't remember. I think we started Firing Squad because I was aware of who they were and what they were doing, just because it's where I live at. And but we started showing up at like the same performances and shit. We were doing like West Coast Wednesdays, downtown Kennewick, which was tight. That's the type of shit we need again, little shows like that. It was always local artists.
I went to Kamiakin for 1 semester, dude, in high school.
Okay. Yeah. So you know about Kennewick?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, we just started going to the same shows. And I can't remember how it came about. I think it was the West Coast Wednesday shit, because that brought a lot of people together. You know what I'm saying? Like older rappers from the town, all the youngers. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody was there. It was very cool. And I think it was around that time when we linked up. We made Ego, and then we started the Wicked Genius album right then. Man,
so like, what did you guys just have a meeting or something, or like what was it like? Who called who? Was it just like, hey man, I think your shit's tight. Let's do some songs, you know?
I'm pretty sure that it was that organic.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? There was nothing like we need to have a meeting and sit down. I think it was like, hey man, we both know what time it is.
Yeah.
Let's just make some tight shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And I remember I heard when I heard Bopper for the first time. Have you heard Bopper?
I don't think I have.
I don't think
The bopper is it
Squad?
shit when they do that with the whoop-diddy wop, the boopity loop, that kind of shit?
Nah, it's just she's a bopper. It is. Look, it's one of the wildest songs, but it's one of my favorite songs of all time. Firing Squad.
Hey, was JJ in the group at that time? For 420.
Probably, yeah. Jolly Green, man, he might have been in there. Probably because they had a lot of members, man. Like I forgot how.
God, what was it? Fucking, it was Dickles, Z, Dom, Redro was involved the whole time, right? Mommy OG, JJ.
Did you say Blaze?
Right.
Was Blaze in Firing Squad?
I don't know, man. Actually,
Hey man,
I'm not sure.
They
Blaze
would roll down to the show so deep you didn't know. You just knew they.
Blaze beat Dickles in that one
shit.
battle I watched on YouTube though, with the line asking what a dick will do. He beat him.
Oh wow. Yeah, I don't.
You
I don't
remember
know if
those
I saw that.
battles?
I probably
Those
saw
were
that.
they had battles like all the time.
Oh man.
Super. Hey, what was it called though? The
I forgot.
Throwdown? Was it Throwdown
Something like
League?
that? Yeah. I was like, dude, I got to get out there for that shit. That
Yeah.
shit's dope.
Man, Dickles was eating motherfuckers alive.
Hey,
That was
but I think
super fun to see.
I think Blaze got him that one time. Although
I'm gonna have to go back and review.
yeah, although Dickles came to
Yes,
Spokane
yeah.
and ate every MC on the plate one night. So,
Yeah, I think he did it a couple times.
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know.
How many in a row was that one time? Like 11?
There's probably 11.
It wasn't like
rappers.
11, was it?
It was a grip.
I had one homeboy from out here who was a close homeboy of mine. He says, "Man, you voted for him." I was like, "Cause he fucking beat you." And I was like, "And he's my homeboy too." But I was like, "I'm not gonna give you no like Spokane hometown bias, man. Dickles chews you up.
Yeah.
It is what it is."
Yeah.
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 Honesty is the
It
best
must be
policy.
done.
Well, that's how it's supposed to be.
Absolutely.
This ain't boxing.
You can't pay me.
Sure.
Yo, before I forget, so I know, like, consistently as a MC, a singer, a producer, all that shit, like all the time, mixing everyone's horrible tracks they send you and making them sound great. I know you don't like really being behind the mic, like but you're consistently dropping stuff. Is there a time where you're gonna be like, yo, I'm done rapping, I just want to produce people, man?
Oh, no way. See, right?
Yeah.
No way.
Yo, you didn't know that?
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
Came to kick it. Sophisticated, wicked cadence. You know, I was like, oh my God,
man.
this is hot. You know what I mean? Like, don't stop doing that, man.
It like comes so easy for you, but you're like, yeah, I don't know. Oh, is he still there?
Is that our connection?
We're having connection issues.
Can you hear us, Chuck?
There it
Oh,
goes.
it's reconnecting.
Oh shit.
Dun 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 dun.
I gotta
dun,
run to
dun,
the
dun.
can.
You're gonna have to cut that out.
Oh, we can hold down a conversation for a second, hopefully.
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, we lost him.
Should take their phones off
Oh.
the internet, though. You know what I mean?
Calling him back.
Don't want to see us.
Is that calling? Was he calling you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo,
Well, wait.
should we call you on the phone? It cut off on a it cut off on a fucking high note. Now it's a bunch of dead air right now.
No, you're on that. You're still talking on the air right now.
We're still talking. Hey, call TJ's phone. Okay.
Coming back. I took my shit off the internet, so it's strictly off data, so it wouldn't do that. Still fucked up.
Man,
Fucking.
I was waiting for the answer. Like, what?
What happened? You guys gonna get back on?
No, he's calling back. So we're just bullshitting. Here it goes.
One of the most.
There we go.
Yo, so
Oh yeah, we back.
so it cut off on a supreme moment. Do you remember the question I asked you?
Yeah. Of course.
Oh, that was the
Yeah.
universe saying, nope, you ain't stopping.
Oh, hey,
Yes.
Chuck, talk about the universe a lot, man. You right. That's exactly what it was. It said, "Fuck you, call drop, motherfucker."
Hell yeah.
Yes, indeed. Contemplate on this, I will. But yeah, I think that when when the music is self-sustaining, you know what I'm saying, in a manner where, you know, I could just do whatever the fuck I need to do, live, you know what I'm saying, then maybe I would, you know, but I need artists, I need dope artists to still be making music, you know what I'm saying, and I would want to be in a position where I could find new artists or artists that are just out there and dope who have shitty sound. You know what I'm saying? I came across a lot of dope young MCs that are
poorly produced.
That has like some fucking making bangers or rather banger potential.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just think like, what would they sound like if they had a proper mix or some good beats? Like, I would love to do that artist development type shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But the older that I get to, then my perspective changes on music and life in general. So then it fuels new thoughts, you know what I'm saying, which translates to music, you know what I'm saying? So I could talk all this bullshit I want about, yeah, I'm all down to stop and all that, but look, I had 3 albums out this year. So
right. That's what I was saying. I was like,
I'm not ready yet, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So for a dude that's like, I don't know. I don't really like, you know, getting on the mic. And I'm like, hey, man, you full of shit. Hey. Yeah. So you brought a prime example, like poorly produced, and I don't know, take it the wrong, if he takes it the wrong way, if he listens, which he probably won't. King ISO, when I first heard him, I knew the dude was an incredible rapper, but his shit sounded terrible.
Yeah.
And then he started working with you guys, and his shit was starting to sound better. Like I don't know if people know that you made the connection. I mean, I don't want to toot your horn, but I feel like you made the connections for ISO to be where he is now. Am I wrong?
Well, I couldn't. I don't know, man. It would be hard for me to say something like that because, you know, it's.
I don't know. Yeah. I'm just a point A to point B person, and the brain sick happened because of Chuck, and then I feel like when he was on brain sick, then the strange dude started taking notice, and then that happened. So in a you know, a weird way, C-Ray kind of made that happen. In my opinion, it don't have to be your opinion. That's just from the outside looking in.
Nah, I mean, look, man. I mean, that's his A to B, and it's cutting as dry as it could be. You know what I'm saying? He hit me up on social media. I don't know, Instagram or Facebook. Can't remember which one. Wanted to send me a beat. It was like a Mortal Kombat flip beat. Sent the beat. Beat was cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'd have rapped on it or what. I rarely do when I get sent beats if they're not from people I know. I didn't know who he was. I think Twisted Insane knew of him.
Okay.
But I was headed to fuck with Twisted Insane. As a matter of fact, from here, flying out to go see the homie and to build some music for the album. And then he sent ISO sent a SoundCloud link with him doing like a one verse on it. And it was hard. And we were at Twisted Insane's house in the garage. I was like, man, listen to this nigga right here real quick. And then the rest is what it is, you know what I'm saying, type situation. So it's weird, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I you know, people get where they get however they got to get there, I guess. Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Well, there goes C-Ray in the universe again.
Yeah, man, look, because I don't give a fuck anymore, man. Like, I'm not going to You know, I'm not playing no fucking games with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't got no time for no, you know, for entertaining the negativity of a situation. You know, if I can extract something beneficial from it, you know, then I will. And because that shit is over and done with, you know what I'm saying? And it does not affect how I live my life. So why am I, you know what I'm saying, gonna, you know, dwell? Because I get asked by fans and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm really
what's up with
I'm really digging the shit you're saying right now, man. For real. You know,
man.
Very zen,
humble,
very
man.
Jedi, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh man, nah, it's easier this way for me.
Yeah,
I can only
agree.
speak. I can only speak for me. But you know, fans, they still ask about it and shit. Like, oh, what's up with you know, with ISO and Whoopty Wham, and you know, I'm not gonna be the one. You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna talk a bunch of shit and you know, just have it come back around. So you know, I've not, because people know the situation. I tell it like this.
People can Google
you know what
it.
I'm saying?
They can say what? They can Google that shit.
Yeah, I mean, what I think Kazi did the long live about it. You know, about what happened with him.
Yeah.
ISO did the long live. Insane did the shit was on.
It's all over YouTube.
Like, it was weird. It was weird when I opened up YouTube and that shit was at the top of my queue. I was like, this is weird. You know what I'm saying? This is drawing an unnecessary amount of attention. You know what I'm saying? And but I just tell it like, you know what I'm saying? Cass will, like I just said earlier, Cass will do whatever they need to do to get to where they think they need to be at. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, taking a lesson from that, I wouldn't even sign with a label that is of a tier 1 underground situation. You know what I'm saying? Because I like how it is. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I just noticed when his album came out over there, you know, the executive producer, and I understand the machine. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not an ego thing or nothing like that. But it was just weird seeing executive producer, this person and this person on this album. And it was just a weird revelation to me. You know what I'm saying? That kind of structure is not what I want. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, they put the exec behind him, and to my knowledge of what I know, he produces all his own shit. So like,
yeah, he makes beats and shit. I don't know how much of it he makes.
Right. I don't either. But from what I hear, he makes his own beats. Because I've seen you make beats. I know C-Ray makes his own goddamn beats, but allegedly he makes his own beats. So he produced the album.
Right. Yeah. If you produce the album, I mean, and that's the whole structure. You know what I'm saying? All that type of shenanigans. You know, it has to be that way. I assume. You know, per artist getting released through this outlet. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure different labels, it's this person has got to do it. It's got to be this way over here, you know, and I don't know, man. I'm not with the shenanigans.
Yeah.
And I used to think that was it. You know what I mean? And Curtis taught me that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about like all this higher level, this top tier shit. Them niggas can have it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about it.
A lot of those top tier dudes is getting jerked anyway.
Yeah, I mean, nobody. I mean, you're not gonna say nobody because people are making money. People are making money. You know what I'm saying? We know. We might know who they are. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know now.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not with that. Like, if I made it, then I like I said before, the music will be fueling everything. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that would be the ultimate success is to live however the fuck you want to live by doing what you like to do. You know what I'm saying? Making it for me is not signing a certain percentage away to somebody else type shit. You know what I'm saying? And doing what the fuck I'm told and all this. And yeah, you know what? If I don't have as much money or followers or anything as some of these cats, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because
yes,
I'll get it. It's a slower process when you don't skip the fucking stairs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not skipping stairs. You know what I'm saying? Every single step, it's got to be forward progress. No backwards shit. But you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do the right thing as much as possible. And when you aren't with the negativity, and you aren't with the bullshit and all the shenanigans, and it doesn't have the same draw. You know what I'm saying? If I was making diss tracks, and talking wild shit, like, it's an exhausting culture now. You know what I'm saying? Am I wrong? It's exhausting to me.
No, you're not wrong.
I mean, if you're making diss tracks, if you're making
rock and roll
diss tracks all the time, you got to worry about, is that diss track gonna fucking lead to some fucking street beef? And then you're like, oh shit, now I gotta fucking bulletproof shit and carry a pistol everywhere I go because I said some shit on wax about someone's mom they didn't like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's wild, man. And people are so petty, man.
Well,
people are so petty.
The game,
and it's like,
my bad, Chuck.
No, go ahead, bro. Yeah,
I was just gonna say, because like when the game was like, I would have wrote or changed a couple lines when I wrote Soldier, so I wouldn't have to live looking over my shoulder.
All right,
it's like,
yeah.
It's like it gets real, and people don't get that. Real. The fucking hip hop game, the music game, it's a business. The business is dirty. The more money you make, the bigger you're getting, the more dangerous it gets. More people want to take advantage of you.
You don't have to feel the lasting effects of a past you regret.
Yeah, I've always really but I've always appreciated how you stayed loyal to Brain Sick and with Twisted and the low key, like shout out to Ryan Craig, was a gentleman I met out in White Swan, and I was out there with Katie Kane and they were doing a movie, and he asked me how my experience was, and I was like, it's pretty cool. And I thanked him for letting me be a part of it. And he was just like, yeah. And I was kind of giving him props for how he handled so much stress so well. And he's just like, there's an easy way to live life and there's a hard way. And I choose the easy way. Some people think we move a little bit slower, but we get a lot more accomplished and we're much happier that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm with that. 100%.
Yeah, hell yeah. Shout out to Ryan Craig.
Yo, Chuck. I remember a time me and you was sitting in the whip and you were showing me a track, and it's when you first met Twisted, and he disrespected you for who you were, but he didn't know you were a chopper, right? He didn't know that you was. He's like I didn't even know you had it in you. He's like, yeah, he didn't even know, because you was just doing the regular shit, like the shit we was doing back in the day, the classic West Coast shit, and then. He's like, what the fuck? And you showed me the track. I don't know if that track ever came out, but you was fucking killing it. And Twisted was like, what the fuck is this?
Man. What was it? I don't know what it was called, man, but I probably got it.
I think that's probably around a little bit later y'all did Pick Your Poison. And that's when he knew, I think he knew that you could match him on that level.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so before Pick Your Poison.
Yeah, before, definitely. It was before. It was like one of the first songs you sent him at chopping, you know what I'm saying? Because I felt like you were like the classic West Coast, but he's like, hey man, he didn't know I grew up listening to Bone Thugs.
I'll find it, man. I'm almost certain I have all those sessions. You know what I'm saying, from then. But yeah, man, Twisted Insane. Look, man, if some, and this is where I don't agree with that whole situation, man. With that whole ISO shit. Twisted Insane does not want people to not succeed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He wants people to win.
So, yes. And people need to understand that very clearly.
Just on his,
you know what I'm saying?
Just on his show motto, like people were mad about that, and I'm like, his show motto, I get this, you get that. I let you make all the money off your merch. I pay for your lodging. What the fuck is not to like about that? You're touring with a dude who's gonna grow your fan base.
Yeah, look, man. There
was more shit.
Yeah, well, look, man. You say you just sitting at home doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Sitting at home doing nothing. And then you get a phone call that's like, hey, I know you sitting at home, you ain't doing shit. Now the phone call will go. You know what I'm saying? But hey, come on the road for a month and perform, get paid every night. Bring some merch, bring hella merch, and keep all your fucking merch money. You know what I'm saying? And use my platform to you know what I'm saying, to help get your name out there. Mm-hmm. And you know, it doesn't matter what happens or what anybody says. That's dope. And you can't say anything but
that's the best.
Yes,
that's the best deal I ever heard of.
I don't know, man. Yeah, it's wild. But that goes to you know, prove what I was talking about earlier. Like he's not it's not some Suge Knight shit. You know what I'm saying? Whereas it's, hey, you niggas better be like this and it's only like this over here. Like it's not like that. You know, I could go work with whoever I wanted. You know what I'm saying? I could go sign a whatever production deal or what. I could go make moves and do business for myself. And it doesn't matter what I do or where I go. Every day I get up, still burns it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't matter. And for, you know, you should be working with other artists, you know what I'm saying? Or bigger artists, you know what I'm saying? Like you're supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying?
I got another question.
Yes, sir.
Can you give me 3 books that I should read as an artist to expand my mind and write a little bit more aware? 3 books.
3 books. Shit.
I know you be reading, bro. I hear it in the fucking music. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I read a lot of like a lot of the ancient scriptures.
Yes, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
And not just the Bible. Like that's what I'm saying, bro. Like man.
Because my thing is,
please, top 3.
Yeah. Okay. So, the Kabbalion. You got to read the Kabbalion.
Okay. How do you spell that? Is it
KYBALION?
Kabbalion. Okay. Like Kyber Crystal,
yeah.
Like fucking lightsaber,
yeah.
Kyber Crystal. Okay, Kabbalion. Okay,
yeah.
Yep.
You gotta thumb through the Emerald Tablets of Thoth.
Okay,
that's how you'll find it.
Yeah,
and then a book I'm reading right now is The Secret History of the World.
Yes,
by Jonathan Black.
Dope. Okay,
super
that's 2,
sick. And it's like
that's 2. No, explain, man. It's tight. How far in are you? Because I be trying to push books on the homies sometimes too, and I try not to push too hard. But you don't gotta push on me, CJ or C-Ray. Like just, man, I'm asking for it, bro. Like, yeah.
Nah, for sure. Yeah, like I said, so those three are the ones I've spent the most time with.
No, what was the third one? What was the third one?
Oh, the Secret History of the World.
No, the Kabbalion. The Secret History of the World, and the Emerald Tablets.
The Emerald Tablets, yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yes, all 3 of those.
Okay, man.
That's what's up.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Fuck, dude, thanks, man. Cause it is like I My youngest son's mom, she's vegan, and she's about that esoteric shit, bro. She be doing the card readings and all that shit. And when I played her your music, and I was like, yo, I'm pretty sure he's vegan too, and she was just like, I fucking love him already. You know what I mean? And it she's put me onto a bunch of different cool shit to read. You know what I mean? And so I try to, when I know people are about that life, it's like, yo, he's reading something different than I am reading. So I gotta ask him what he's looking at.
Nah, that's what's up. Yeah. I got nothing but respect for that. Yeah, absolutely.
For real.
It's just I don't know. I don't know how I got started on it, man. I think I just wanted to see what would happen if I stopped, because I was in the gym a lot. You know what I'm saying? And 2017, man, I was going to the gym like every day, 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Like clockwork. And I started paying more attention to what I was putting into my body to get the results that I wanted. And I wanted to see if I could do it without eating meat. You know what I'm saying? Purely an experiment for self. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what anybody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not running around, hey, you need to be doing this, or you should do this, or like, you know, I fully respect everybody's decisions. I did the shit because I wanted to see how I feel.
Yeah.
And it improved my existence. You know what I'm saying? Like I started feeling better. I started having less aches and pains, and I don't know. It started just doing good shit for me. So I just hadn't stopped since then.
That's dope.
And I did. I think the esoteric shit started when I was researching alcohol. You know what I'm saying? And where
dude,
that
see, man, C-Roy, this is, man, thank you, man. These are dope answers, man. I'm hype right now, bro. Yeah, keep going, man. Sorry for interrupting, man.
Nah, you good, man. Nah, thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Nah, but I was looking up where alcohol came from, where the word came from.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And when I searched for that, it brought up like a search for like etymology, and you know, like what words really mean,
the root,
which was interesting to me because, you know, we deal with words all the time. So, you know, it just kind of got me thinking about, like, you know, what am I saying on the day to day? You know what I'm saying? What do some of these words mean? And you know, the rabbit hole started like that. So, you know, you just continue to tumble forever, and it never stops. You know what I'm saying? But,
that's dope.
Yeah, man. But it's good though, man. It keeps, you know, I feel like if I'm consistently ingesting, you know, knowledge that's gonna help me be productive, man, then I'm gonna keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's not no.
Goddamn right. See, Ray.
Yeah, you gotta be careful, man. Cause
you don't preach about it in the music either, though, dude. You just allude to it. You know what I mean? It's super slick, and that's why I was like, man, I gotta ask him about that shit, because it is, man. It's inviting towards the rabbit hole. You know what I mean? Like, hey, man, that's not so scary,
cool, man. And I made it. Yeah. Well, I made it for people like you who would get that, and you know, one of the homies, the Trace Arland. As a matter of fact, I do a lot of music with him, and he just put out him and I are doing an EP together. Oh yeah. And he put out that God Mode song with Royce on it.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
And but he hit me about my verse, and he said he had to go and Google some shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was cool, you know, but like you said, I'm not screaming about it or whatever, but I just use that knowledge to fuel the music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I dig it, bro. Absolutely. I dig it because it is. It's I wouldn't call it conscious rap, but it's like, yo, we'll run that back one more time. What did he say? You know what I mean? Like, you know, and I fucking love that shit. It's not necessarily a hidden message, but the message is there, man. You just gotta look for it.
Yeah, right on.
You know?
Yeah. Well, they say that's how you're supposed to do it, man. shrouded in symbols and metaphors or whatnot. But no, it's cool, man. You know, I try to set aside time to read now. You know what I'm saying? I was not a big reader.
Same.
In my younger years, I hated sitting down and reading books, and I never read on my own. You know what I'm saying? Except for like the last few years. But yeah, we should all be reading.
Dope.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Good advice, bro. Yeah, I can just hear it in the music. It reminds me of Ab-Soul also. Like when I listen to his shit, I'm like,
oh yeah,
fuck,
man.
I gotta ask him that question one day too. Like, man.
Yeah. Abs real deep.
Yeah,
real
man.
deep. I like all them cats over there, man.
Yeah.
I got a lot of respect for that TDE camp and the music they put out. Like that's my shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't got to skip no songs.
Yeah.
There's always a wide variety of sounds on there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
it's
like
still
you say,
hood.
like,
you know what I mean? I can still play it on my res and motherfuckers will dig it. You know what I mean? It doesn't turn people off. It makes them want to listen.
Yeah.
Hey, did anyone ask you tonight yet? I stepped outside for a minute because someone called me on some like crazy shit. Did anyone ask you how the Brain Sick shit came together? Like,
not yet.
Then I'm asking. Like, cause it came to, it was you first, just you, right? Or was it most syllables?
I was already by myself by the time we met in Insane. So he came. I think Z brought him for a show at Ray's in Richland. You've been to Ray's, right? Everybody been to Ray's.
Oh yeah, I remember one night at Ray's. We can talk about that later. Oh, was that Ray? Was that Ray's though? Was that Ray's when me and TJ came out? We did the show and it was just a fun night.
Twister was gonna fuck up the sound guy.
Yeah. And motherfuckers had their pistols in the car. We were out of town. We got our pistols in the car too. And Twisted Insane said the sound guy fucking my shit up. Where's he at? He finna knock the motherfucker out.
He started gangbanging on the sound guy.
Yeah, I don't remember. Man, I feel like y'all would have been there. We performed the Ego that night.
Okay.
That Twisted Insane was there. And he was sitting over on the benches or whatever, and one of the homies said that he was asking who was singing the hook or what have you, and who made the beats. And I told him I made beats and did the hook. I didn't tell him I was rapping or anything like that. He gave me his email address, and then I just started sending music, send a beat. You know what I'm saying, with the hook on it or not, and then he hit me. He was like, I got this, I got this Brain Sick action, and I was like, hey, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying, and that was it. And we started working on the Insane Asylum, and then the process, just send music, and then I think he posted Firing Squad shortly thereafter. You know what I'm saying? And then it was Kazi and Red and Bop as well.
Shout out to Bop.
I think ISO was like the last one. Yeah.
Or Bishop or Tsunami, whatever he's calling himself now. Shout out to the homie.
Indeed. Yeah, man. So that was it. Really, he just came to Tri-Cities, man. Z brought him, and then he got wind of the whole camp because, like I said, we was doing Ego, so we're all three on that song. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it was kind of cool.
Go ahead.
No, by all means.
Oh shit, man! I was gonna say, when I first heard because I was like, yo, Twisted only raps fast, right? And then I heard Respect, and then I was like, yo, that Respect song is my motherfucking joint. And I was like, who fucking made that beat? And I thought you made it. He's like, nah, Twisted made that beat. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. Do fools even know he makes beats like that?
Dude, I don't know. I hope they do if they but he doesn't like broadcast it. You know what I'm saying? But he's one of the one of the illest producers of all. I mean, his studio looked like a spaceship. He's got the keyboards, you know what I'm saying, and the MPC, and he got some shit.
Hey, that
you know what I mean?
That track, You're a Monster. You made that, right, with Mitchy Slick?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah. You didn't know if Ray made that beat?
No,
You're a monster,
dude.
monster.
Tripping. Yeah, man.
On the
Yeah, like I did the.
Hey, so
What was that?
Oh, nothing. Go ahead.
you know who Nonstop from Portland? I think he used to.
Yeah,
produce-
I don't know him personally,
No,
but
he used to
I
make.
know.
He used to make a lot of shit for
Whatchamacallit.
Twisted Insane a lot.
I
Oh, that song?
Okay, yeah.
We went over to.
Look, whatchamacallit?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. That is so smacking.
Oh, I fucking
That is
love
one
that
of my
shit.
favorite beats of all time.
Yo,
That whole project, ridiculous.
Yeah.
Nonstop has got some platinum plaques now because he was doing some shit for Cardi B, the Migos, etc. But I remember going to when I lived out
Drake.
in Portland. When I lived out in Portland, I went over to
Elevate song by Drake.
I went over to
Scored on that.
Unthank Park with the homie SP,
Word.
and we went over to Unthank, and it was just it was super blood territory. Like, I mean, you more or less got to have a pass to be in that neighborhood. But he's like, man, y'all good, y'all in here. So he's in the studio, and I was like, man, motherfuckers is like shooting people outside and shit. But hey, man, it was different back then. I think that was about 2004
Yeah.
or something.
I
mean,
like he was the first person that we recognized who was stacking his drums and making them custom, and we didn't know what the fuck he was doing for like 2 years. And then that Scratch magazine, I think it was the Neptunes. They were interviewing them, and they talked about how they did that. It's like, no, we'll put a clap, a snare, and a kick on the same shit, and then EQ it, and then that's our drum. And
Hey.
we were like, holy fuck, that's what he was doing, and we figured it out after that. But for
Hey,
a
like-
while, he was like, I was like, dude,
Like C-Ray
his shit
says-
smacks,
Yeah.
bro. Like, damn.
You can never say
Smack.
shit. My drums, C-Ray said, if your drums ain't smacking, his drums is always.
Yeah, dude.
It sound like the Queen.
I don't like weak ass drums, man. No weak drums. You know
Hell
what
no.
I'm saying? Dr. Dre's not having it. You know what I'm saying? That's who I look to for the drum pattern situation. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? He always got the heavy kicks, heavy snares, you know what I'm saying? Super slapping claps. And DJ Quick, man. DJ Quick,
Yeah.
solid percussion every time.
What about
You know,
DJ Quick has longer loops though, dude. You know what I mean? It'd be like,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what I like. It's not just 8 or 4, bro. It's like,
what about,
there's some expression going on?
what about
you know I mean?
what about Battle Cat though? I feel like he's an underrated West Coast dude, man.
Man, Battle Cat 2 and Rick Rock.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
fuck,
fuck
man.
yeah.
Rock's dope. Yeah, I was gonna ask you. Who are some of your favorite like
Bruh.
West Coast artists, producers? List off. You can list off 10, 15, whatever. Fuck.
Yeah, man, man. Oh man, Dr. Dre, DJ Quick, Battle Cat, DJ Khalil, ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like I think DJ Khalil might be, I don't know, man, he might be the top of the list because his creativity is insanity.
What about Fred?
Fred Reck.
Okay, yes. Okay, now
Fuck.
yeah, Fred
Fred
Reck.
Reck is pretty
You
tight.
know what I'm saying?
That G Unit
Not-
song with Nate Dogg, bro, on that fucking 50 soundtrack, bro. That shit was.
Oh yeah, ridiculous, man.
Hey, go ahead and have a party.
Yeah, nah, but I'm with all the legends, man.
Yeah.
And then
How do you feel about Alchemist?
Alchemist, legend, super sick.
I like
you know what I'm
his
saying?
shit, too.
And it's
Al's one of my
It's
favorite West
real.
Coast producers for sure.
Yeah. I
He's from the
like
West
him.
Coast.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
who?
Alchemist.
Yeah. Dude, you should hear
He's
his,
From like
Yeah.
Hollywood or some shit.
Yeah. You should listen to his Kobe
Alchemist
Bryant
is-
interlude. You would like it.
Something like that.
I think Alchemist. I mean, he's a Caucasian Jewish kid, so I think he had a pretty good upbringing. But it don't stop how hard his beats are. The motherfucker can rap too.
When he was like 16, he had this rap duo with Tweeter from Varsity Blues. They were like rappers and shit.
Yeah.
Which one was
James Cain.
James
Cain. It was James Cain. He was something. But hey, so back in the day, I was a big Soul Assassins fan. Cypress Hill, and DJ Muggs, all them dudes, and Muggs brought Alchemist in to chop up samples back in the day, because he was good at chopping up samples. But Muggs would never let him touch the drums. I was like, oh, that sounds like some race shit. Don't touch them drums. He said the drum. So Muggs was very specific with his drums. So he let Alchemist chop up samples for like Cypress Hill and shit, but he never let him fucking do the drums. Dude, never.
Yeah, Remain Ill really reminds me of Cypress Hill in like '94, bro. It's, you know what I mean? Like just the strings, the snare. Yeah, dude, just, you know what I mean? It does. I'm like, fuck, this is cracking. And yeah, dude, sophisticated, man. You know what I mean?
I got a new sample track. I got a new sample track. C-Ray sent me in the bunkers. I found the sample. I was like, this is ill, but I ain't got fucking time to fucking fuck with it. Yo, Ray, you want to flip this? He flipped it hard. It's dope.
Oh, the one?
Yeah, it's dope.
Yeah, man, we gotta start writing to that.
Yeah, I'll show these fellas later.
Well, and you did the one for Crown, right?
Yeah, the Fleetwood. Yeah,
that was so filthy.
Bro, the hook too, bro. I'm like, yeah.
Yo, Crown said how that came to pass. Crown said, "Yo, I was singing." He said, I was trying to sing it, and Ray said, "Nah, dog, you ain't singing that."
Yeah, I was gonna leave it, you know what I'm saying, but some told me to at least put a reference on there, something, you know what I mean. If he likes it, he can keep
just
it.
Leave.
Not, you know what I mean. I still got the original shit, you know what I'm saying. It's all absolutely.
Yeah, I like that song. Good message. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, your last album was
incredible. Yeah.
So C-Ray.
I don't know, man. Yes, indeed.
I would love to take some time to talk to you about when's the last time you ate some food.
Oh yeah. I ate today, you know.
Okay. What is some of the benefits you found to fasting, and how long have you gone without food?
Oh hell yeah, dude! I've done this before too, bro. Yeah, talk about it.
Yeah. I did 12 days with liquids only. You know what I'm saying? So I would have it's no meals for 12 days. But when I fast, I'm a lot quicker. You know what I'm saying? It sounds weird when I start talking about how I feel when I'm fasted. It sounds like the opposite of what it should be.
Yeah.
As long as if I'm taking like my vitamins and my minerals, which I am.
Nikola Tesla, man.
Yeah, I have no problem like not eating food, and I only eat once a day now.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? And,
when I eat twice, I fucking shit 4 times the next day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But if you do, that's good, man. Because a lot of people, like, you know, when I started fasting, when I first started it, then your body rejects it. You know what I'm saying? Where's my gluttony? I'm not getting it. Where is it?
Yeah.
And you start to get kind of tired.
I agree.
But
power through.
You know what I'm saying?
Power through.
Right. Yeah. So you're not gonna die.
No, you're
not
won't.
gonna die.
You're not.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just you push through. Day 3 is cool, and but I was still having to use the restroom, man. Like day 5, day 6.
Yep.
And so that kind of told me like I'm hella backed up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And when I realized that, and I was like, man, like I'm gonna watch what I eat, how much of it, you know what I'm saying? And so I fasted like I fast every week, 1 to 3 days. You know, I was just stick to liquids and my minerals or whatever. But yeah, I'm more alert mentally. You know, I like to make music while I'm fasted. You know, I feel like my brain is working.
Yeah, dude.
Working better that way. I don't know. It's just, it sounds weird.
Distilled water. I drink distilled water through that process,
I mean,
too.
You think about it.
Right.
Humans, maybe, you know, we haven't changed much in the last like 50 to 100,000 years or so. And I mean, humans probably maybe aren't meant to eat every fucking day, you know?
Look, bro, I'm glad you said that shit, because
especially
I've been thinking about that.
Yeah. Indigenous
I think about it all the time.
Like people probably,
and that's another big thing, man.
Moving around or just, you know, not having something to munch on all the time. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, me and this dude had a very, very long conversation about milk, and I rarely touch milk anymore.
Yeah, me neither. I just drink almond milk.
Me neither.
Yeah, we just finally got some almond milk.
Man, almond milk.
But the other thing I wanted to add, C-Ray, is in 2016, I had a 100-plant farm in Sherwood, Oregon, and I had to work a lot just to make it happen, you know what I mean, and bootstrap, and I couldn't eat a lot. And when it was time to do a bunch of physical work for more than 10 hours in a day, that's when I started. It's like, okay, you need to take in more calories because this is actually strenuous, and you're fucking using all parts of your body for this amount of time. And so during those times, I'd eat twice a day, like eat half a pizza and then eat a fucking bacon cheeseburger at nighttime because I was depleted. But it's then once that season or that 2 or 3 week period is over, it was easy to revert back because I could feel my body saying, okay, cool, dude, you don't need that kind of energy anymore. So you know, try and let your stomach shrink a little bit because it can't, 100%. You know, it is, dude.
Yeah, 100%.
And dope question, TJ. I didn't know that was a part of your repertoire, C-Ray, but it like that makes me, dude, I'm a fucking super fan now, bro. You know what I mean? Like before I was like, yo, the music's cracking, but now I'm just like, yo, he be reading some ill shit and he be understanding his body because most people don't. Like most people listen to the article or the news or what the diet, and it's like, bro, experiment with yourself. You know what I mean? And see what happens, dude. You know what I mean? And I think that's very fucking cool of you, man.
Hey, you guys.
Nah, man, I'm humbled, man. Thank you.
You guys obviously all know who George St. Pierre is, yes?
Yeah.
So George St. Pierre, before a fight, I mean, he's a handsome fella. He could probably get a lot of tang, you know what I'm saying? But he refused to have sex like a certain amount of time before a fight because apparently when your balls release, testosterone goes away.
Yeah.
And he wasn't fighting at peak if he released that hormone or energy, I don't know, the semen. I don't know. I was trying to make it sound fucking.
Hey, man. Nah, man. Look at it like this, bro. You make people with that shit. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like that's energy. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And a lot of energy. So with fighters, you know what I'm saying? If they're not busting nuts before the fight, they probably shouldn't be.
My right stroke put a baby in the spiral.
but then you had dudes like Chuck Liddell out there partying, doing cocaine all night. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I was like, but which is more scientifically correct? Because GSP's only lost 2 times and he avenged both losses, and he's been a welterweight champion, a middleweight champion. Like, dude's pretty unblemished. And if he was blemished, he went back there and whooped the motherfucker's ass like bad. And he went and seen like a sports psychologist and said, I stopped having sex before fights. And I'm like, maybe there's something to this. Maybe I should stop busting nuts and maybe I'll be happier.
Yeah, no, there's definitely a science to it.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You never know.
They had that.
I had a girl tell me that once you nut, there's a chemical that releases in your brain that makes you want to go to sleep. And sometimes I feel like that. It's like, bitch, get away from me. I'm crashing out.
Once I nut, there's a chemical in my brain that says, why are you still here?
Yeah.
That's the most common one.
Your Uber's outside.
Because they always said, they said, if you want to know what a man really feels like, ask him after he busts.
Ask me next week, baby.
Not clarity. That's not clarity.
You get the most honest answer ever.
That was jokes. I don't know what you have on the plate still.
No, I think we've naturally gotten to quite a bit of it. I just, man, Chuck, like I got to just tell you, man, like, because you're one of the people that I like to fucking say that I know who you are because of Mike, and all the time I'm like, man, yeah, Chuck, he kicked it in my house before. Like, I got so much respect for you,
sir.
not just music wise. I fucking pay attention to your statements, your time that you spend talking to the camera. I am a fan. You're a mentor to me without even knowing it. I've been just following you for a long time, and I'm just so honored that you wanted to come on the show and come speak to us, because I live vicariously through On One's relationship with you.
Nah, man, that's what's up, man. And it's my pleasure to be here. Thank y'all for having me. You know what I mean? And like I say, it's I've been knowing y'all for some years, so you know it's no question, man. Anything y'all need, let me know anytime. You know what I mean? And you know, it was a pleasure to sit down with y'all, even though I'm not sitting.
Yeah.
Next time
you're gonna have a seat. Yeah.
He wanted to come up here too, and I was like, man.
I did, man. Almost.
Crown gave us shit. Crown was like, why don't you guys be good businessmen and fly his ass out here then?
I had an idea. I was like, we should be good fucking podcast hosts and take fucking road trips, because we had a plan like in our minds, but I was like, let's go down and fucking see C-Ray and do a podcast with him.
Wait, do you trip on acid, C-Ray?
Nah, man, but look,
okay, because I got three girls.
Mushrooms and DMT.
Me and him been talking about DMT too. I was like, dog, we gotta,
we
gotta be in the right place to do it, man. My homeboy said he did it by himself in the middle of the woods. He's waiting for his camping partners to come out, and he says, I did it the night before. I was by myself. He said, I flew to the moon. I was like, what the fuck you mean you flew to the moon? He said, you remember?
Do the sound effect.
He said, you remember? No, he said, you remember the movie The Rocketeer? And I was like, yeah. And he said, I was. And I was like, you was for real flying? He's like, dog, I was fucked up for like 20 minutes, but then I saw Jesus. And dude, what else did you see?
Dude, the stories I hear are that it's not necessarily Jesus, it's the source.
Well, like, whatever. He said,
you know what I mean?
He said it was God. He didn't specifically say Jesus.
I don't want to talk to that, bro. I
want to talk to the source.
I'd rather just leave it be. I'll talk to it when it's over.
I want to talk to the source. Because it would alleviate. It would alleviate. Yeah, for sure. Right? It would alleviate a lot of questions.
Okay.
Like the questions I have in my head, if I could hear directly from the mouth of what's making this marble spin and all that, I would be like, yo.
Then yes, you should try that, bro.
Yeah.
I'll do it with you if you do. I'll do it.
If it's like 15 minutes and it connects me to the creator, whatever, that's gonna tell me, yo, and I'm gonna ask some questions. I'm gonna be like, yo. Because I know that we were created, but I don't know for what.
I can order that on the internet, bro.
Okay.
Trying to do that.
You got to try it around good people, though, man. You can't try it around weirdos.
I got my DMT on eBay.
You try it around weirdos, you have a bad one.
Well,
that's what I heard.
Yeah,
I heard the energy has to be like all the way good when you do.
Yeah,
like the psychedelic. I don't know about acid though. I've never tried it.
It sounds too heavy for me. Kane's trying to convince me, and he's like, "Hey, on one, you got 8 hours," and I'm like, "I said, no, dog, I could do some shrooms. I got like 3. I ain't got 8.
Shrooms is just as long, bro. I did ecstasy with On One, and the ecstasy that we did was way more intense than the acid I'm trying to get him to do.
I wasn't high for 8 hours.
Wait. Yes, you were.
Yo.
Yes, you were.
Do you want to talk about your experience?
Oh, man. The Piranha gave me some ecstasy that lasted me a long ass time.
Hell yeah. Ecstasy is fuking 6 to 8 hours too, bro.
Either.
Oh, damn.
I'm not going to say his real name. I'm calling him Piranha.
He said, Chuck know who it is. He said the Piranha gave me some ecstasy.
Oh, no, man.
He was like, hey, you want these Bart Simpsons? I was like, Yeah.
Yeah.
I was all, yeah.
Were you fucked
Yeah.
up for
I
a
was
while?
fucked up, bro.
We did those at like 10 p.m. and then we stayed up till like 6 or 7
Yeah,
in the morning,
he-
bro.
he's
You know what I
right.
mean? Like,
Yeah, because
you
we,
know what I mean? Like,
hey, we
did.
started crafting. We started crafting music, and the other homie, he wasn't high, but we was high,
Yeah,
so
he
we was
crashed
just
out. We stayed up.
We was walking around like back and forth crafting bars, and it was enjoyable because the beats was playing, and we're like, yeah. And when you're sending the energy off each other and we're writing songs, it's the best thing ever. Like
Yeah.
emailing back and forth is cool, but being in the room and like, yeah, motherfucker, check this little piece out.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah,
dude.
100%.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to encourage
Yeah,
people
see,
to
I
do
wanna-
drugs, but sometimes drugs are fun.
Don't smoke crack.
Well, we talked about experimenting for yourself. You gotta-
Yeah.
Hey, I'm all the way with the plants though. You know what I'm
They're
saying?
right.
So
No, they're right.
mushrooms and DMT is definitely on my list.
Yeah,
things to
I'm
do.
surprised you haven't yet because me and you had some good
haven't,
conversations
man,
about that. And I was
because
like, dude, I really want to do it. And you're like, man, I just don't. I want to be in the right setting. And I'm like, me too, motherfucker.
Right,
Shit.
you gotta be.
Yeah. Yep. You got to be around the right people for it. And then you got to have like a trusted source too. So I don't know anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Trust me,
saying? Where I
bro.
could just pull up, hey, man, give
I
me.
got a fucking
give me
plug,
what you
bro.
got.
I got a plug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
I can just mail you a care package on GP, bro.
My
You know what I mean?
homeboy, when
Yeah, I
he
got you, bro.
when he said
man,
he
if
was-
you got PO box or an
Yeah.
auntie down there or something, bro, don't matter. I'll send you something, bro.
Oh,
Don't
shit.
trip.
when he said he was
To
rocking,
the moon.
Yeah.
when he said he was Rocketeer, I was like, yeah, how'd that shit go? He's like, yo, man, I called a shaman first. I was like, say what? He's like, nah, motherfucker, I called a shaman on my phone before I went up there. Like, yo, this is some heavy shit. I said, you called a shaman? He said, yeah, I called a spiritual advisor before I went up there. He's like, because I'm about to get spiritual in this bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what's. Hey, man, but I heard you're supposed to do that. Like before you go and do like ayahuasca and shit. Like to have those real intense situations, you gotta like sometimes go get a spirit guide or some shit.
Is
You
that,
might see something that might fuck you up or so. I don't know what they got to do. But
whenever I hear
heard
Joe
that,
Rogan talk
you
about
should
it,
seek guidance. Yeah.
I'm like, oh, he makes it sound so like glamorous. He's like, yo, you can either move on from that old baggage and delete it, or you can go back to my old bullshit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so basically, you're saying it's a pathway to move on from all that negative bullshit.
It is. I keep trying to tell you this on one. I keep trying, like, dude, like, it will.
Ayahuasca.
I keep
So,
trying
hey-
to. I don't want to peer pressure him too much, but I'm like, Mike would benefit the most from
So
this experience.
so
you know what I mean?
ayahuasca
I'm just
is
like, dude,
is DMT as well, or am I wrong?
It's very similar, I think.
It's similar?
Made from the same.
No, it is. DMT is
Yeah.
the chemical compound that is found in ayahuasca.
Okay, yeah.
Well, shit, man, like
It's
you
synthesized.
smoke that, right?
You can,
Ayahuasca
or
you
or
drink.
eat it, or yeah.
What's
there's
the peyote?
So I don't want to sound.
peyote is like a cactus that has.
So
certain
peyote, you
properties.
smoke peyote, yes?
No, you eat it.
You ate it.
Sometimes
you ate it
yeah.
before?
No, I haven't.
Can you melt it down and drink it?
My homeboy Lover Rich,
Yo, my homeboy's a reservation native, and he ain't ate no peyote.
dude. I'm not a part of that church, bro. Like you got to get invited. Like that's why it bugs me when you turn down invitations, Mike. Because
I just don't know if I'm
fucking-
ready for acid.
No, not even just that. Not even just that. Just to go drop an elk or to go fucking
Oh,
catch some food. You know what I mean?
I'm down
It's
to
like-
drop an elk, but you're like,
'cause,
yeah,
bro-
yo, Mike, we finna drop an elk,
'Cause I
and then
am.
we're gonna do acid.
I'm enrolled Nez Perce. I grew up on my res. There's certain experiences that I haven't been included in because I haven't been invited. You know what I mean? And it doesn't bother me, but it's like I would love to try that, but you have to do that at the Native American church under their meeting when they're singing
Word,
those
word.
songs. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to buy that black market and try it on my own.
Yo,
I want to
yo,
get invited and do it.
yo,
like
Chuck.
C. Ray is saying, in the right setting. You know what I mean?
Chuck, you camp?
Hell yeah.
You camp?
Do I camp?
Yeah.
I haven't been camping in ages, but absolutely,
I'm
I
saying-
spent my fair share.
I'm saying next time
And
you in
then
the
the
north,
boonies.
next time you in the northwest, we should probably like go up north somewhere in the Colville National Forest. Maybe me, you, and Kane. Since
About that life.
TJ don't camp because that's white people shit.
Hey man, I'm with it. I'm with it.
And we'll bring some
Absolutely.
DMTZ, and it'll be 20 minutes. We need to call a shaman and maybe a medic. I don't know.
Well, I don't want to miss out on the DMT party.
But in Paul camps too, obviously, because he's white.
And film it and record it for the podcast.
That's always Paul's killer. Just let it be our
I just don't want
moment.
to film like
First time at least.
If I fall down, have a bad time, start having convulsions or something, they're like, "Oh, yo, Mike's tripping."
That's why I want to do
Leave that off
trip.
camera. Shit.
I want to do the
TJ
Acid Trip
pissed himself.
podcast so that people can see. Okay, these people are still here, and they're not freaking out totally.
But what if we do?
You guys won't. If you guys start like, I'm not a spiritual guide, but I'm a pretty solid homie, and I can remain here on Earth and make sure everybody's okay. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, no, it's okay, man. We just took something a couple of hours ago, and a couple more hours, it's gonna wear off. It just feels scary right now, man. Like let's focus.
It
on
don't
this
last
one
a
thing.
couple hours. DMT is quick, but it's intense.
Yeah, quick, like 15, 20 minutes, huh?
Yeah, but they said it feels like a very long time.
Right.
Hours.
What
dream?
What
dude,
you don't really
Our time here is short. That's why, bro.
you don't really
Eternity is
have
forever.
no Northwest business as of late. Like, really, do you like a reason to come up here? I was like, yo, Ray, you got a reason to come up here? He's like, I mean,
man.
he's like, man, my boy's down here.
Well,
and
we
I'm
got to
like,
make
"Oh."
it worth your while. Then
how
when-
many
when we get
dollars
you out.
in verses and beats would it be worthwhile? It's like 15, 25. If we can book $2,500 worth of work for 4 days, like, is that worth it to you? Because Allegiant, bro, Allegiant is like a $200 ticket. You could come on Thursday,
Yo,
slide out Sunday.
And look,
You know what I
mean?
I could go to does Allegiant go to Spokane
Tri-Cities,
yet?
Tri-Cities.
It goes to pass.
We'll come get you in Tri-Cities.
Yeah, we'll pick you up.
I got people in Tri-Cities.
Yeah.
Hey, is
And
you,
my pops still lives.
That's what I was gonna
in
ask. You still
Tri-Cities,
got-
which is that would be the reason for me to go, is to go see Pops. You know what I'm saying? Because I meant to be up there. He was gonna come down here for the holidays and shit.
So we could
But,
scoop you. We could scoop you on a
shenanigans.
Thursday. You could stay a week, and we'll bring you back the next Thursday. So it's like after we scoop you, we would want the podcast episode live, and then whatever the dollar amount goal is for Friday and Sunday, and then you could kick it with your pops Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and we'll
And then
drop
we
you
go
off
we
on
go
Friday.
take over Moses Beach studio for 2 days.
well, I was gonna say I don't want to I don't want to talk shop on here, but Katie Kane just put a light bulb over my head. I was like, I don't want to talk shop on the podcast, but I'm like, yo, we get you up here.
Yeah,
have you produce like maybe maybe EP worth of shit, get on all that shit and paper you up and send you home and get you on the podcast.
Yeah,
I mean,
bro.
that would be worth it, right?
Man.
The Allegiant ticket's
I
only like
would look,
$200,
man.
bro. You know what I mean? Like, for reals. That's why
Look,
I'm like, it would be dope
I'm all the
to,
way.
because I would throw down
I'm all the way.
like $5 just on production and features. You know what I mean? I pitch in whatever the total is to get you up here, bro. It's like, fuck no, let's get some
Nah.
work in, man.
You talked him to death, King.
Oh fuck! It clicked again. Is that our connection or is that? Yeah, it's our.
That's the
connection.
universe. He didn't want to tell you to shut up. no, okay. Oh, reconnecting.
Is it gonna reconnect? We might have to just
Yeah.
make
Bang,
a call
bang.
back.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hey,
Fonzie that shit.
We gonna have
Can I
to
Venmo
you
you
gonna have to
$10
cut that little
for a gram
boop
of
diddy
weed?
boop.
The whoop diddy boop. Oh.
There he is.
Oh no, it's saying me calling back.
No, but you can have some.
We
Calling
gonna
him.
cut the loop diddy doop.
I'm trying to roll one more, man. I didn't have time to
He's
just throw it
beeping.
before I showed up.
I got some fruit helmet.
Whatever's your cheapest shit, bro.
GMO.
What? Is that his number? Oh, it's a bulldog even?
Yeah.
They didn't fucking call me back. He was mad because I said fucking trim wet.
Right.
He was like,
Right.
we trim wet. You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck, whatever. Fucking
Yeah.
asshole.
That's him.
He might need to call us back. Oh,
Oh, what's that?
Oh.
hopefully you two don't flag us on that one.
Oh, we getting flagged.
Oh,
Yeah.
We lost you
we
again.
lost you twice.
I know, yeah, man. In my end, my service is always terrible over here,
All right.
especially inside the spot. But nah, man, I don't know where it cut off at, but I'll be more than honored to come up. You know what I'm saying? And man, we could do however many episodes, man. I just want to come and kick it with the homies.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If somebody else needs some beats or some whatever.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what I
with
that's
that
what I
too,
meant. I know I could get a couple homies to invest and make it worth your while as long as we could squeeze it in a couple days. You know what I mean?
Hey,
yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
said, if
Absolutely.
a vacation thing would be cool too.
Well, because rappers
Yeah,
touring,
you know what I'm saying? I'm not
rappers
tripping.
touring would always
Right.
try and do shit like that, but it's like you don't have to prepare for a show. It's like you know what I mean.
Right.
It just show up to do work, and then only for 2 or 3 days, and then kick it with your pop for 2 or 3 days, and we'll drop you off at the fucking airport, man.
Yeah. Nah, look, I'm all the way ready, man. Like I say, we're just here. Everybody's just here. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah, and I mean, yeah. Well, whenever you guys get it sorted out, I'm there.
All right.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Let's make that
Absolutely.
plan.
I'm about it.
If
yeah.
I find the time to get up there before anything transpires, then I'm just coming to the podcast as soon as I get there.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Hell
Just
yeah.
because if that's cool.
Abs-
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Bro, you're
Goddamn right, man.
welcome
Goddamn
anytime.
right.
Hey, last time you was
Yeah, yeah.
last time you was here was Pig Out in the Park, and we ain't had
Yeah.
that last year, so that was 2019, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I should have came and did it then. I spent a lot of time up there.
Yeah.
Figure out shit.
I think I was talking
Yeah.
to you, and you're like, "Man, what you doing?" He's like, "Oh man, I'm just making beats at the airport. You just sitting at the airport waiting."
Yeah. Matter of fact, Neil looked out Ultra for me because there was I was just in and out with it. You know what I'm saying? Come through. I got there in the AM. I think my flight left super early the next day. So after the Pig Out in the Park, man, Neil took me out to a few spots. You know what I'm saying? And helped me pass the time, drop me off at the airport. You know what I'm saying, as well. So that was cool. But that was the last time I was up there, man. It's been too long.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Well, let's make it happen soon, man. Before we break off on this episode, C-Ray, can you tell the people where to find you and what's coming next?
Yes, indeed. You can find me Twitter, Instagram at Ray Trismegistus.
That's
TRISMEGISTUS. Got to spell it sometimes.
I was about to say
man. I'm on
they ain't
Facebook.
gonna.
We'll put the link on the episode.
If you search for like a name,
Yeah.
too, if you search
Yeah,
for
you know
C-Ray,
what? I want to simplify it.
Can,
but
can we find you on Twitter by just typing C.Ray?
yeah, I think
You can. You can
Let's
on
see.
Instagram.
Because I think someone tagged you today, and I think it said the full name. And
because you know what? I don't. Yeah, if you type in C-Ray, my shit pops up.
Yep.
I don't type myself in it to search ever, so I don't know what the fuck.
yeah,
I
well,
don't know what comes up, admittedly. So
Right.
that's good though. That's good that it comes up. I'm glad. But yeah, Ray Trismegistus on Instagram and Twitter. That's where I spend most of my time. I got a Facebook too. I'm barely on there.
yeah, I know you don't
what
fuck
I'm
with
saying? And
Facebook.
Facebook's fucking
Yeah, I'm
stupid.
good.
I'm banned.
Facebook is
I'm
Facebook
banned
is a
again.
Successful. Yeah. Facebook handing out bans left and right.
Right.
Yeah, man. And then the next album, first album of this year, is Infinity's End.
dope.
Will be the name. And then Twisted and I got the King Kong vs. Godzilla. We're dropping that on the day the movie comes out.
Wait.
You know what I'm saying?
Movie?
So,
Oh,
Wait,
shit.
movie?
The
Yeah,
Godzilla movie.
y'all know about the movie.
Ah,
King Kong vs. Godzilla movie. So we're gonna drop the album.
The same day. That's
Yeah,
that's
same
ge-
day.
Oh,
that's
hell yeah.
genius.
Dope as fuck.
You know how many Google searches are gonna be satisfied in a good way
Hey,
with that? Hell yeah.
Do you feel me? They gonna think it's a soundtrack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so we're gonna.
You should probably
we
tell
got
them.
that, but that's
That's what's
No,
up.
fuck that. Let them find out. That's what I was
No,
hoping.
I'm saying you should tell the King Kong Godzilla motherfuckers before they put it out. Hey, you should probably fuck with this album.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I know it.
The
Or
unofficial
come see us for the
soundtrack.
sequel or something.
I missed out on the Aaron Hernandez project, and I was like, God damn it, man! I got a song for y'all motherfuckers and all that shit. Whatever.
That's why I've been waiting for Todd Phillips to hit me and Dickles back about the Joker sequel. I was like, come on, motherfuckers.
Yeah, man.
We got this shit.
Hey man,
Right on.
when we get off of here, can we play Respect before we close out? We're gonna have to switch shit around, but I got Respect pulled up. Can I play that after we get off of here?
You asking me to play?
Yeah, I'm just.
We always like to get the artist permission.
I know you said play.
Oh man.
I know you said play whatever.
Yeah, man. Okay, look. So if it's on record, look, y'all never have to ask to play anything.
Okay,
You know
can
what
I play it on
Anything
my
of
IG on my IG pre-funk? Can I play some of your shit too?
Man, y'all can play whatever, whenever.
Dope. I'm
You know what
telling
saying?
IG,
Any
fuck you.
device.
C-Ray said it was cool, man. Fuck you,
You
IG.
tell 'em, yeah.
Well, that's why I
Tell
asked.
'em I said fuck you too. Right. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I asked you that
That's
one night.
right.
I was like, "Yo, man,"
C-Ray. Thank you, C-Ray.
because TJ is like pretty specific. Like, "Yo, make sure." And I was like, "Yo, I know he don't give a fuck, but yo, can we play some shit?" He's like, "Man, you could ask me to play no shit." And I'm like, "Well, I'm just asking, my fucking shit."
Nah, look, 100%, man. I'm not tripping. Somebody hit me up, a streamer on Twitch was asking the same thing, and I didn't know that it was like that, where people are getting in trouble for not having permission or
Bro,
whatever.
yeah,
but
they flagged me and fucking stop it. You know what I mean?
that's crazy,
Yeah.
man. Well, y'all got record, recorded audio of me giving y'all permission, man. So.
I'm gonna send them the clip. I keep asking for an email address. I'm like, yo, is there a form I can fill out? Like, it's my friend. He said it was cool.
These fools are weird, man. You see people, they like, I do not own rights to this audio, and they'll still come and clip them out, and I'm like, yo, man, you was bigging up the homie or something. And there was a track I did with Dickles and Z, and it was a beat that was leased off the internet, and someone made claim that was their fucking song or something, or some algorithms popped up, and I'm like, nah, motherfucker, this thing's leased and has this many plays allowed on it, and it ain't nowhere near there, and it's an original song. Like even some of the shit was moved around, changed, and
it's shady.
Yeah, that whole shit is tricky, man, with those algorithms as well.
Right.
And before I let y'all go, some wild shit happened to me with the song Shade that's on Lightborn. The homie Nat Powers, shouts out to Nat Powers over in London right now.
hey, he makes some dope shit too.
He's one of the wildest producers of all time. He made that beat, Shade. And when I went to upload the song and the album, that beat got flagged, and it was part of like a beat pack that was ancient that he had sent out. That somebody had used the beat, and it was on YouTube and shit. And they, like the service I use, just Lander.
Oh yeah,
they emailed me.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying?
So they gave you an alert saying it was yours or something?
Nah, they were like, hey, do you have the rights to this beat? Because look what we found. And they sent me the YouTube link with that beat, with this whole different song on it. I thought it was super cool because
and that makes me want to rock with them more. I haven't ran across a service that
they're
like an attorney too.
That had never happened before.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was super good, but that was because of that algorithm shit.
Yeah,
that's how they were able to find it. All their music has a signature.
Dude,
so it's, it's kind of wild, man.
They flagged the beat for the song that we did, but they didn't flag the Eddie Murphy vocal sample. I had Eddie Murphy and Eddie Murphy's on the beating. Hello, good morning, my neighbors. Fuck you. Yes, fuck you too. And they're like, they didn't give a fuck about that. There's the same thing you got with the link. I went and listened to the song, and I don't want to like trash people or nothing, but I was like, my mom, man, our song's better anyway, man. Fuck you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the song that I found was white.
Sometimes you gotta say it, man.
Yeah, honesty is the best policy, man. Yeah.
All right, C-Ray, we're gonna let you go for now. We're gonna schedule something with you soon, man. Best of luck, man. All love to you. You take care, and thank you for joining the table.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, man. Thanks for answering my questions too, bro. I'm gonna listen to this episode like 3 times after this.
We finna close. we finna close it out with respect. It's off of God damn it, what album is this off of, bro? Beautiful Accident. Beautiful Accident, yep. C-Ray and Twisted Insane. Produced by Twisted Insane, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, man. One
Thanks
love,
again,
bro.
Much love.
All right, y'all.
Yeah, C-Ray. Have a good night, bro. Yeah, you too, bro. You too.
I'll speak to you soon.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
Man. That was a fucking cool interview, you guys. Okay, yeah, so he just has to plug his phone in.
It's already in.
I
got a whole fucking playlist with
okay.
Shit.
We had some shit
on his phone. It's TJ and C-Ray. I kept fucking I'm just
like,
man.
Dead
Shout out
Air.
to C-Ray, man. That was cool as fuck.
Yeah.
We only cut off twice.
That wasn't so
man.
bad.
It was connection issues.
It wasn't the most beautiful thing, but it was good.
It was informative. I felt like it was a good episode. We got some.
I didn't want to talk for the first like 20 minutes. I just want to listen to him talk.
He's a smart dude.
And honestly, bros, I've been trying to get that guy on my podcast since like June or July.
Oh, you've been reaching out?
Yeah, since I heard him on your album, I was like, man, can I get him on? And it felt good to ask him questions on this podcast.
I felt your excitement in the beginning. I was like, Gabe's been ready to talk.
Because I'm just like, he's from here. Yeah, so it's like, man, can you talk about this?
All right,
it was like, damn, thanks, fellas.
Another one? Yeah. So
no, we gotta play that song, right?
Play the song.
At the end of the episode.
So we're gonna close this episode out. Episode 39. C-Ray. This is Respect featuring Twisted Insane off of A Beautiful Accident.
Yeah.
Of all English, I be all good. Took many dates, but now I'm straight through almost all hoods. Spent many days on empty stomachs, not even a cup of noodles. 10 years old and hungry as fuck, I could eat a cup of doodle. Laughed at for going to school in the same clothes every day. Dusty chucks, holy shirt, and fucked up braids. I grew up thinking I would never be shit. Slept in rocks and this nigga ain't that no big. Bitches just pass me by, you never look twice, just keep it pushing. I begged these niggas to just play my music, but they just wouldn't. I never had a cushion to fall on when anybody pushed me down. Even the one that I got another sound, the one that got me making noise up on the underground. I'm all Jesus, some of these niggas they say I'm all devil. But no matter the case, they tell me I'm hard as fuck on all levels. Grew up on moldy bread, expired eggs, and top ramen. That's some of the shit we had in common. I made a name for myself, cause I've been at it my whole life. I remember when I needed some help, and everybody walked on by. But thank you for neglecting me, cause I found my independence, that's what set me free. Make them pay with every sentence, cause respect ain't free. Now I get it every time I breathe. Yeah, a couple of nights of yakking weed and see I'm all good. Putting up with the spite, I'm all but right, you in the wrong hood. When I'm in this frame of mind, I'ma kill them, they try to delay it, fine. But believe I'ma take my time if I see to it that you vacate your life. Cause I'm sick of the struggle and sick of my niggas not making a living in chains. It's really the way that we kick it, but we don't admit it, just live with the pain. And I grew up thinking I would never be shit, never spit or embark on endeavors clever as this. But my bigger brother Twisted is inspiring. He came from nothing, did it by himself, and that is what motivates me when I'm tiring. Shut the fuck up and tighten up my belt. Let's get it cracking. We don't need the idle time to provide my mind. I got a purpose, better wiggle with divine design. I kill a critic when I'm in, and then it's time to grind. I'm not a genius, not the meanest, just a small pebble. But whatever the case, I'll keep my faith and shape a strong mental. And though my past has kicked my ass, just know I'm not stopping. That's some of the shit we got in common. I made a name for myself, cause I've been at it my whole life. I remember when I needed some help, and everybody walked on by. But thank you for neglecting me, cause I found my independence, that's what set me free. Make them pay with every sentence, cause respect ain't free. Now I get it every time